Chop it up Friday, man. What's good, everybody? Welcome to Straight Up Tennessee
Yo.
today. Listen. The Vols did what I honestly was not expecting, bro. 70-41 against Georgia.
Butt
We'll
whooping.
dive in. We'll dive into that, man. We're gonna talk about Saturday. There, there's a lot at stake Saturday, bro. Number 4 versus number 10. Not just the matchup, but they got a little icy.
Little
They got they got a
Jersey.
little icy on Saturday. But then, man, also let's talk a little bit about the impact of not only Josh Heupel getting his bread, but Danny White getting his bread as well. I think there's something special about this, and I got a little thought about this. I'm interested to see what you think. I'm interested to see what y'all think. But you already know what it is, baby. It's Chop It Up Friday, and it's straight up Tennessee. Let's get it.
It's the Northander setting the race onto the field. The Vikings will be boring the giant sea that stretches from that north end ground on a cold day, becoming Lando as the big orange sets the race on the Geo Buskins Field, ladies and gentlemen, and wherever you are.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to Straight Up Tennessee. You already know it's Chop It Up Friday, man. I hope that wherever you're watching from today, you're safe, you feel good, and that you go win today, man. No matter what's going on the rest of this week, today's a new day. And we got breath and air in our lungs, so let's go do something with it, man. God didn't give you that breath and that air to sit here and think about yesterday. Today is the day. So what's good, man? Welcome to Straight Up Tennessee today. Look, man, it's Chop It Up Friday, and we got to start it by thanking right now one of our sponsors in Tennessee Sporting Goods, man. Tennessee Sporting Goods serves the Knoxville area so well. Hats, t-shirts, sports accessories is their thing. If you're in the market for anything, for your child, for yourself, Letterman's jackets even. High school seniors, what's up? You need a Letterman's jacket. Head
Go
over to
get it.
Head over to Tennessee Sporting Goods at 4817 North Broadway, or give them a call at 865-688-5454, and they'll take great care of you, man. It's the top of the show. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification if you're vibing with us on YouTube. If you're listening on other platforms, we're glad you're listening. Download that thing, comment, rate us 5 stars, because we just getting started. Turner. It's Friday, dog. What's good?
What's goody?
Friday. Man, it feels like this week was kind of slow.
Dude, you ain't telling me nothing. It was
Feels
stupid slow.
feels like a slow week. But I'm thankful it's Friday, man. Weekend's here.
Almost. Close. One more
You
day.
right. We still gotta work. we
One more
still gotta
day.
work. But you right. One more day, man. So this weekend, Tennessee has a massive game Saturday. What's that tip off? 6 o'clock?
6
Yeah,
Eastern.
so massive game, man. But before we talk about that Tennessee Texas game, and I got some thoughts about this game, bro, that I haven't even talked to you about, but I got some thoughts about it, and I'd love to kind of chop it up about it. But let's talk about this Georgia game, man, on Wednesday night, man. Tennessee. I think I said the final would have been like 62-59 or something like that.
Yeah, you said something like
And
that.
I did not expect us to hold them to 40 points.
Dude, speaking of our defense, I was reading something today. Do you know this is the 8th week in a row that Tennessee has had the number 1 defense in college basketball?
Are we surprised? I mean,
It,
I'm not surprised, dog. Like nothing in me is surprised about that.
Check out this stat. Georgia was the 10th Tennessee opponent held to 50 points or less by the Vols, and the 15th held under 60 points. The Bulldogs needed a layup with 2 seconds left to break 40 points. Bro.
They had 39 for 39.
That's like, man, you averaging 10 a quarter. Or if you're playing quarters, it's halves.
That's
20 and a half.
bad. If you think about that, that's real bad. Um Looking like Zakai Ziegler is trying to be that guy for us, man.
He really is. I think he is. I mean, he's definitely shooting enough right now, which is fine. I mean, somebody's got to do it.
Right. And I think with this team, it the nature of it, I feel like we're always going to be balanced, right? Like if we
Mhm.
haven't figured it out, I mean, like I said, dude, by February 1st, Saturday is going to tell us everything. And that's why I want to talk about Saturday here in a minute. But I really do think tomorrow is going to tell us a lot because you know, I think that this team can make a run. Currently, you know, Joe Lenardi's got us as a one seed, bro.
Yeah.
I hate that. I really hate that. But at the same time, when you good, you gotta own it. It's just like when Tennessee hit number one in the college football playoff rankings. The
Yep.
first time, it was just like you got to take it on the chin. You know what I mean?
Facts. 100%.
Um, but Zakai Ziegler looks like he's trying to take that next step. I'm worried that he becomes the guy because he is in a position where he shouldn't have the most points every game as a one guard.
Yeah.
Um, but if it's working, keep it going. Josiah
Mhm.
James lays an egg last night. Julian Phillips lays an egg last night. Santiago Vescovi is doing exactly what I'm praying that he continues to do the rest of the year. If
Yeah.
you shoot, bro, it's a three.
That's it.
He only
That's all it needs to be.
he shot 4 times on Wednesday.
Mhm.
That's what we need. Like you don't need to be shooting, and if you are shooting more, all or more than half should be three balls. Period.
Man. I'm just reading this stat right here, dude. This is kind of a crazy stat. It says Zakai Ziegler is second in the SEC in steals with 46. Vescovi is fourth with 40. Ziegler ranks 22nd nationally in steal percentage ahead of Vescovi at number 32. Sophomore wing Meshack is ahead of both, though, and is ranked fourth nationally with 5.5 steal percentage. Meshack has 30 steals, and he's just averaging 16.4 minutes a game. That's pretty good.
He a disruptor, dude. Every time he gets in the game, first of all, he hit a nice pull up jumper last night too.
Mm-hmm.
Time expiring, he was like two dribbles pull. I was like, dang. So are you gonna come like fall into the shell? Like, are you gonna,
Mm-hmm.
be something one day? But man, defensively, dude, I'm putting Meshack on their best player every time because, and I think let's be real, offensively, he's a liability, and that's why he's only seeing 16, would you say 16.4 minutes?
Yeah, averaging 16.4.
He's a liability on offense. Like he's not gonna give you buckets. He'll give you great ball movement, but he's not gonna take the ball on a handoff or take the ball on the wing and slash and get a bucket. Like it's just not his
Mm-mm.
game right now. I'm not gonna say ever, but right now it's just not his game. So um
But
if
he's a
so,
monster on defense, though.
hey, but if
That's
he
why he
figures it
sees the
out,
minutes.
if he
Yeah.
figures it out, he gonna be scary. That's
Oh,
kind of
bro.
how if you think about it, that's kind of how um Admiral Schofield was when he
Mm-hmm.
started. Like Admiral Schofield wasn't a scorer, and then he started working on his 10 to 15 feet, then 15 to 25, and now some call him a shooter, bro. Like
I know.
you
I
know,
always thought Schofield's shot was kind of ugly too,
it might have been ugly, but it was not. It was wet.
bro. It was butter, and
Oh, period.
he go boom on you too.
Quick. Oh, I'll never forget that SEC tournament against Mississippi State. They called him Reverend Schofield after that. Put him in the casket. Reverend
Everyone's
Schofield.
Schofield.
Oh, that was the nastiest dunk I have ever seen though.
Man, Schofield was that dude.
Sco was nice, bro. I was thinking about past Tennessee teams, but also thinking about this team. This team reminds me of the year before that year that those guys were seniors. So when it was who was the senior class when Bowden and Bone, Schofield? Jordan Bowden was a junior, but I'm thinking about Bowden's sophomore year. Jordan and Bowden and Bone were the same year. So this would have been Tennessee's team 2017 to 2018. 2017. I got to figure this out because it made me. I was thinking about this today. This year's team reminds me of that year's team because of when you think about how the records are ending up. It was
Mhm.
like Rick Barnes's fourth year there. They were finally getting that squad. That was the year. Yes, Pons was there. Fulke.
Bone, Turner,
Yes. Yes, that was the year that Pons and
Kyle
uh
Alexander.
man, James Daniel, that's who it was. Yes. That year, I thought that team was going to go, but they also lost in like the first or second round of the tournament. And this team feels like that because the guard play this year is what reminds me of that team. Like you had
Facts.
James Daniel coming off the bench, who was the number one leading scorer before transferring to Tennessee.
Mhm.
Who's that on this year's team? Ty,
Exactly.
Tyreek Key
Exactly.
transfers from Indiana State. He's the number one scorer in that league. And James Daniel started off slow. And Tyreek Key, same. Jordan Bowden and Jordan Bone, they hadn't really found themselves yet. But it was around this time when they started to figure out, oh, I can score the ball. And that's where Zakai is right now.
Yeah.
And
Bro,
so,
I did not know. I didn't know. I did not know Bowden was 6'5".
yeah, bro.
I did not
Jordan,
know
yeah.
that.
Jordan, yeah, he every bit of 6'5" too, bro.
Dang. Man, Bone should have
And
stayed another year. He would have. He wouldn't be playing overseas right now.
he sure wouldn't.
No lie.
No way. No
Mm-mm.
way. Yeah, man. A lot of them, man. You hate it, man. But the really, in my opinion, the only true pros were Grant and Admiral, and they're both there.
Yeah.
Kyle Alexander was on a roster for a while, but he's still
Yeah.
playing overseas, and so it's just so interesting, man. When these kids that are so good come out of high school, it's not like the NFL where there's 256 picks every year. Like
Yeah.
there's 60, bro. 60. That's it. So
Basketball's hard, man. It
are
ain't
you
like
one
baseball
of
either.
are you one of 60?
That's the way to look at it. I mean, are you legit that good?
So, but man, Tennessee takes care of business, man. Before we talk about this game on Saturday, man, we got to give a shout out right now to the homies at Whitehead Auto Sales. Whitehead Auto Sales serves the Alcoa and Maryville markets as the number one used car dealership in Blount County. You don't believe me? I'm just telling y'all, I've got two vehicles from them. They completely will take care of you, treat you like family. They don't push a sale on you. If anything, they're telling you to stay patient because they're going to get what you want when you want it. It may not be right on time when you want it, but they're telling you, hey, stay patient, stay persistent, just trust us. We'll get that thing. And so thanks to Andy and Nick and everybody over there at Whitehead Auto Sales for how you support and love the Straight Up Tennessee podcast. Y'all give Whitehead Auto Sales a call, man. Look them up right now. WhiteheadAutoSales.com. They will take care of you for all your used car buying needs. Great financing, too. Great prices, great financing. They are always doing some kind of crazy sales. I mean, I think they just did a sale a couple weeks ago. Maybe it was last week when there was I didn't see a car less than 2017, and they were selling it at cost, meaning what they bought it for, they were turning it around and selling it for that.
It's pretty
I
crazy.
mean, that's facts. So what are you doing? Hit up Whitehead Auto Sales today. Turner, you will be in attendance Saturday. Tennessee and Texas at Thompson Bowling Arena, 6 o'clock tip. Um, I'm nervous, dude. I don't know why, bro. It's just a massive game. It is a massive game.
See, I'm not that nervous, man. I don't know
I know.
why. And
I'm
that's usually not me at all.
dude, I need some of what you got.
Now we'll be sitting. I'll be sitting there watching warm ups, and I'll be, oh shoot, I don't have a good feeling.
uh, the really the biggest thing that should make us all feel really good though is this right here.
Them nasty boys.
I mean, y'all, when these dropped on Thursday afternoon, I was like,
Mm.
"Oh my. Look at that right there, dude. That's what it is. It's that. The text right there. I love the I've noticed this on some Nikes, but I love the dry fit gradient grain behind it.
And
You
you
know,
kind of got a cream tinge to it.
it
Just a tiny,
does.
tiny.
It does. Like you see it better right here. Like on this image, look at that. Look at how white his sleeve is. And then that dude, that's tasty, boy.
Mm.
Tasty, man. So Tennessee is debuting their past, present, and future collab of their alternate jersey. This is the fourth alternate uniform. We've seen smoky grays, we've seen dark mode, and this is the fourth Tennessee basketball alternate uniform.
It's
I
tough.
love, I love the cursive Vols. I love the T right there on the shorts. Favorite part, man. The
Ooh.
TriStar is just it looks so good, man. Like it's very intentional. And I love when people take the time to be intentional with stuff like this. So, drawing inspiration from all corners of volunteer lore, the Tennessee Classic Uniform line celebrates the unique tradition and history of the UT brand. Alongside prior introductions of the Smoky Gray, Dark Mode, and the Summit Legacy concepts,
It's
Tennessee
nasty.
Classic presents a fourth alternate uniform avenue for Tennessee athletic teams, bro.
Those
Those
are
are
by
going to be sick.
those are by far my favorite, bro. They're just simple,
Sim
simple.
but it does so much. I think it's the cursive, bro. Like the
Mm.
cursive writing
It's that
reminds
oval, bro.
I was about to say, it reminds you of the baseball team a lot,
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah,
and I
no,
love
dude.
that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. The tennis or baseball team.
I think Saturday is monumental for the program, bro. I mean, you got a Big 12 team in Texas coming into Thompson Bowling. They started the year. I mean, they were number 1, 2 for weeks. And
Facts.
they've gone through turmoil though. Chris Beard was fired for a DUI, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Um, or was it sexual harassment? I don't
Yeah,
even
it was
remember.
sexual harassment on his girlfriend or wife or something like that.
Crazy, man. Just bizarre. That takes them a step back. Obviously, players are not gonna, here's the thing. Texas is really good, even without him. But when he's there, it's just different. You know what I'm saying? It's like if Rick Barnes wasn't coaching Saturday, I'm not sure how good I feel. Right?
Yeah, this just kind of blew my mind. The ESPN FPI or whatever, it's got us at 84.5% chance of winning.
I know. I know. And dude, it's because it's in TBA, bro.
It just changes the game, man.
And this is the first game you've been to this year, right?
Yeah.
I want you to pull up the noise app on your iPhone when something crazy happens and just read it. Dude, that place gonna be lit.
Yeah,
And
we're
here's what I love, bro. I love that this game is Saturday, bro. Like
mhm.
nobody's gonna have an excuse to not be there.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
why. And
That's the reason I'm getting to go 'cause it's on a Saturday.
that's facts, bro. That's facts. Um, I would say this, dude, and we know about basketball games. Yeah, it only sits like 22,000 people.
Mhm.
But dude, you still gotta get in that junk early because it's just smaller, dude. Like it's not like Neyland when there's like 100 bathrooms or like 100 concession stands. Like, dude, you got to get in that junk like at least an hour and a half before tip.
Yeah, bro, and they're one of them teams that they can put up points if they need to, and then they can be average too. I mean, I'm looking at their game against Kansas State. You see that game
Yeah,
on January 3rd, 116 to 103, and they lost, but still their their forward, um, God, what's his name? I Okay. Tyrese Hunter.
Yeah, he nice.
Boy had 29.
Yeah, he's nice. He's nice. They got a squad, bro. They had a lot of dudes transfer when Chris Beard left Texas Tech.
Mm-hmm.
They had a lot of dudes transfer over, and so um, I like the matchup though. And it's Rick Barnes' former school. We lost to Texas last year down
Yeah.
there in Austin. It's a revenge game, and what a sweet, sweet revenge it will be on our home floor. So, I mean, for me, dude, keys to this game for real, dude. It's simple.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to shoot the ball 20 times. I don't care who it is. One person needs to shoot the ball 15 to 20 times, and I don't care who it is, bro. I don't care.
I think it'll be that. I think it'll be Ziegler. I really do.
I'm excited for you to get in there, bro, and like see these guys on the floor. I got to see them early against Colorado when they were still just trying to figure stuff out. And
Yeah.
so I'm excited to see them again on February 8th down here in Nashville against Vanderbilt because it's a completely different team, bro. And you get to see them playing at their best, and that's what I'm excited for.
Yeah. We in section 131.
That's bread.
Row
Right on
like
the corner.
row 27, I think.
Right on the corner.
Mm-mm.
I know exactly where that is, boy. I done been
But-
in there too many years.
We're pretty well matched up though.
It is.
Points,
It's
points
really
per
even.
game and everything. Points per game. They're 80.5. We're 74.1. Points against. They allow 66. We allow 53. That's a crazy number. 53.
Dude, that is. But what's funny is that's on everybody.
Oh my gosh. Everything else is literally right on. I mean, it might be 1 point off. They're not a very good rebounding team.
We can kill them there, man. Hey, and I'm telling you who I'm impressed with, bro. Euros got my respect, dude.
He's turned it on, man. He's becoming, like early in the year and even last year. I've always said Euros is one of them dudes that he's all talk. He was all talk like the beginning of the year and last year. He would just get
in your head, though.
He would just get in people's heads, and now he's actually starting to be like a lot tougher.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like I was getting so mad last year, and then just the beginning of this year, like you're 7 foot, you go up and get a board, you come down, and you try to go back up. And
yeah, looking
I'm
like a worm.
Dude, you're like 7 foot. Just go up. You're not small either.
Boom on somebody, dude. Please.
He must not have any hops or something. I don't know.
He has 0 bunnies, probably. 0. His bunny's on 0. His attribute on 2K jumping is a 20.
20.
It's a 20. 21. Can you do something for me? Can you give Euro some bunnies?
You know who's got them bunnies? I think Julian Phillips got them bunnies.
He's got bunnies, dude. He need to do something with them, though. Man, there's no way in the world he leaves Tennessee after this year. There's no way.
Not a good enough year.
No, he ain't even had a close of a year like Kennedy Chandler.
It's like, what's his face? Who's the dude who left? I called him an idiot for leaving after his first year. He played with Chandler, I think. Was it Chandler?
Oh, wait, you mean
Springer.
he left? Jaden Springer. He was the year before with Keon and them.
Yes, because it was Keon.
Keon was nice.
I can see why Keon, but Springer, I don't know why he left.
And now he ain't playing either.
Keon had them bunnies, bro. He had them bunnies.
That's why he got to the league, bro. And he plays for the Trailblazers.
You know who else had that You know who else had them bunnies talking about past teams?
Who?
Bowden,
dude, that Vanderbilt alley. Never will forget that. I'll never forget that, bro. That was crazy. But still, if you want to say who had who over the last 10 years, who was the best jumper? Ponce.
100%, dude.
Dude, I've never seen somebody jump like that. This dude looked like Ninja.
His chest is at the rim.
Dude, I used to call him Teenage Fighting Ninja Turtles. Dude, he looked like a little Ninja Turtle out there jumping. Crazy.
If I was him, no joke, I would work on my driving a little bit, and I would just try to drive and jump.
And dunk. Just
And
jump.
everybody, I mean, out jump me.
Dude, he had bunnies. At 6'6", like he was a crazy good rebounder. He was fast, athletic. And I remember his last year, bro. You remember he started getting a little jumper.
I was fixing. He had a nice little.
It was like, it was quick.
Yeah. He had a nice little jumper. I remember that. I was literally about to say that.
Oh man, thinking about Saturday though, bro. Like, kind of turning the corner on the Chop It Up Friday. I'm gonna go first, bro. I think keys to victory. I've only got two. You got to continue to be solid defensively. Like we've done it all year. We lost a game to Kentucky and held them to 63 points.
Mm-hmm.
You lost a game to Arizona. They scored 75. I think that's the most we've had score on us all year is 75, or it might have been that 78 that Colorado scored on us.
Mm-hmm.
You got to continue the solid defensive play, dude. It's going to win you the game, not just because you're holding them to points, but because we don't shoot the ball well, it gives us opportunity to shoot okay and still win when we're playing great defense, right?
Facts.
Key number one. Key number two, like I said, bro, somebody on our team got to step up and shoot 15 to 20 times. Don't give a crap who it is. Somebody do it, please. It'll change the entire trajectory of the rest of this year. Because, I mean, I don't think we play again till next Wednesday. And the thing with that is next Wednesday, it is February 1st. And I said we need to have that figured out by February 1st. So who's the leader, man? Who is and not the inspirational influencer leader. Who is the leader on the floor? When we need a bucket, who are we going to?
Facts.
Those are the two keys to victory for me. Final score for me is Tennessee 76, Texas 62.
76-62.
That's a 14-point banger.
Man.
But I think it's close. I think it's like an up and down kind of game. And then like that under 8 timeout, we just kind of like, we kind of do what we do.
They have to start fouling.
I don't even think they start fouling. I think we just come out and we just actually start like getting down. And then we finish 76-62 Vols, baby. What you got?
Two things for me. Number one, the last thing you said, we got to find a leader. Somebody's got to shoot the ball, take over. Yes. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if whoever shoots the ball 20 times makes it 4 times. We just got to have, I know that sounds bad, but we just got to have that one dude we just need that dude who's confident. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like we don't have that dude who can go out there and be like 30 seconds left in the game. I'm going to go get this bucket. Yep. I'm going to win this game for me. Like I'm not for me. I'm going to win this game. Like it's me. Yep. Like if nobody's playing good, I'm going to go out here and I'm going to get a bucket. Like however it is, to the rack, whatever, shooting, whatever. We just need that guy that's confident.
Yep.
Number two, I think second chance points for us is going to be huge.
I agree with you.
Just I guess getting boards on the offensive and defensive side of the ball. I think rebounds is going to be a huge part of this game. Especially
when you said earlier that Texas is not that great of an offensive rebounding or a rebounding team in general. So if we can win that battle, you're probably going to win the game.
Yeah. And I mean, I think I seen it on there earlier when I was talking about Ziegler and Vescovi and Meshack. I think Adu is like 6th or 7th in the SEC with blocks.
Wow.
At 24.
Sounds right. Sounds about right. He be getting them, bro.
He's got 24. I don't know, 6 or 7. That might be off, but he's in the top in the SEC with 24 blocks. And bro, I just think we got too much size. Man,
we do.
I know we shoot a lot of threes and I know we shoot a lot of jumpers, but we got so much size.
We got to use it Saturday, dude. It's gonna change everything tomorrow if we do it, man.
Yeah. But
Man,
score prediction.
give it to me.
I'm gonna go crazy right here. Okay,
All right.
I'm gonna say defense plays all right. Not lights out. I'm gonna say they play okay. But I think we come out offensively hot. And I think we stay hot. 88 73.
15. All right. I like 88-73. I like it. I like it, Brody. I like it. Well, y'all, you already know, man. Tune in tomorrow, 6 o'clock, man. Tennessee, Texas in Thompson Bowling Arena. Massive game for both programs, but just feels like a revenge game, not just for Barnes, but for the guys that experienced that loss, that tough loss, bro, last year in Austin. So wrapping up Chop It Up Friday, man. Danny White got his bag. Turner, I want to pose this question to you. Is Josh Heupel and Danny White equivalent to Batman and Robin?
It's pretty dang close.
Bro, like
It's pretty dang close.
I go back to when Josh Heupel got hired.
Yeah.
And we all are like, all right, we know he can score points.
Yeah.
And then instantly I start to think about it and I'm like, wait. Like he was doing this with athletes that aren't as good as what Tennessee can get.
I'm really excited for him to get his dudes in here.
Guys that would never go to UCF, right?
Right. Like you're talking like
but they'll come to Tennessee.
Yeah, you're talking big time recruits. Like, I mean, you might get an occasional 5-star at UCF every now and then, but you ain't getting he just being at Tennessee. He's got so much more. Like, I cannot think of the word. Potential.
There's influence, bro. Potential
and influence towards these kids. It's not like, hey, let's come to UCF. All right, yeah, cool. Hey, come to Tennessee. Okay. Okay.
You know, I think about it this way: like your recruiting pitch at UCF is a lot different. It's like, come to UCF. You're up the street from Disney.
you close to the beach. No.
It's come to Tennessee. 100,000 fans.
100,000 fans. SEC.
SEC. You're playing in the best conference in the league. You're playing in the best conference in college football. You're playing at one of the most prestigious and where tradition meets like whatever. You're playing at one of those universities. National champions. You're playing at that university. Like you've got a chance.
Yeah, and what it's turning into is like it's going to get to the point here in a couple of years where he's just going to be like, hey, Jalen Hyatt, Hendon Hooker. And he's just going to start naming off names. And it's like,
yep.
Do I need to say more?
I guarantee you that's what Nick Saban does.
Facts. Yeah.
He's got a laundry list of people.
Yeah. Hey, look what what's his face did. Look at if I'm a receiver and I'm Heupel recruiting and I'm a recruiting receiver, hey, look what Jalen Hyatt did this year.
That's all you got to say.
What else you going to say?
What else?
Go out and win the Biletnikoff. Come on.
Yep. And like after this year, bro, how amazing is it going to be to say Hendon Hooker, Joe Milton. And then really when you get Nico out of there, it's like Nico Iamaleava. If you're a quarterback, it's like every quarterback that has come through Nick Saban's. Mac Jones played 1 year. He's a starter in the NFL.
Facts.
Tua, he played 2 years. He's a starter in the NFL. Jalen Hurts got benched at Alabama. He's about to go. He about to go win a Super Bowl. Like the Eagles should definitely win the Super Bowl. Like they just that good, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, and all three of those guys I just named played on the same team. And that's crazy, dog.
You can sit here and talk all day about Alabama. You really could about in the NFL. Wide receivers and everybody.
Calvin Ridley, Amari Cooper,
Waddle.
Julio Jones, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith, Jamison Williams. It doesn't end.
No, you can even go back to running backs.
Derrick Henry, Trent Richardson had a brief stint. Eddie Lacy, Mark Ingram
Najee Harris is playing pretty good right now.
plays for the Steelers. Like, so what we're saying, people, we're not trying to boast Alabama, but we're saying we're going to be on that level. Heupel's here for another 10, 15 years. He going to be able to say Hendon Hooker, Joe Milton,
He's going to be able
Jalen
to,
Hyatt,
he's gonna
Cedric Tillman.
he's going to be able to say, hey, I'm just throwing a number out. Remember that natty in 2024? Yeah. Oh man.
Excuse me, sir. What did you say?
Bro, I'm not even joking. What y'all see behind me, it's just like high school jerseys and stuff right now. We win a natty, that whole wall is that whole season. It's the national championship season, and I'm gonna have a picture from every game. Yeah, no
Go
cap.
Vols, baby. I hope we do, bro. That'd be litty. But y'all, man, thank you for rocking with us today on Chop It Up Friday, man. Josh Heupel, Danny White, Batman and Robin, Tennessee, Texas. Y'all already know, man. It's the weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Sit back, relax, and get locked in for this game. There's a lot of great basketball on. Another game, bro, that I'm really locked into, Kentucky, Kansas. Kansas is on a 3-game losing streak going into Rupp, and that is the worst thing for Kentucky.
Facts. I'm trying to see who else plays.
And they're primetime, dude. That's primetime game right after us, I think.
It is right after us.
So they got the 2 best games of the day back to back.
Yep.
Y'all, thank you, man, for rocking with us on Chop It Up Friday. Like I said, it's the weekend. We will see you guys back on Monday for the Monday Rundown. And, man, what a big week we have going. Tennessee has Florida next week. Getting ready for Alabama in the next few weeks. Y'all, it's great to be a Tennessee Vol. Y'all already know what it is, man. For my boy Turner, it's your boy Ruck in the building. And it's straight up Tennessee. We'll see you back Monday for the Monday Rundown. Have a great weekend, y'all.